Hey everybody, I am just gonna get online and get everything set up, and then we will be working on my bullet journal for November and my monthly November. And then, oh, that's actually perfect. All right. I feel like because of CPC tonight, there's not gonna be that many people on here. So it might be just me talking to myself while I plan. So if you're watching this back and I just ramble the entire time, I'm sorry. That's why. So I'm gonna get right into it. I don't have any new releases or anything for this week. I am working hard on planner tour orders. I'm hoping to get most of them out this weekend and or before I leave for SGS next week. Oh, I need to find, I usually have this and I didn't think to grab it. So give me 1 minute. I'm gonna find my, hopefully find my notepad so I can grab some paper to do my calendar and whatnot. Alright. It's probably stacked right here, which sucks. Every year I promise myself I'm going to keep this organized. Every year I don't. Okay, it's not right there. So give me 1 more minute while I look. Hoping that it's somewhere right here and I don't have to not use it. Guess we're not doing that tonight. Unless I randomly find it. Well, there's nobody on right now, so. If you're watching this playback, I'm sorry. Alright. I usually have this all set up. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm mad at myself. I'm tempted to use that. I know that there's one of these that I think has, oops. At some point one of my stencil binders had 2 sheets in the back. So I'm just gonna look through there real quick. Hope against hopes that they still do. Oh, there it is. Ah. Except I think that's the one that doesn't have any more weight left. Yep, it is. Awesome. Okay. Found it. Okay. Phew. I'm sorry if you're watching this over. Alright, I'm running low on this, so before next year I need to buy another one of these. Really thought I had one that was all white, but So I'm gonna pre-trim this just so I kind of know what I'm working with. The first thing I'm gonna do is, well, the first thing I'm gonna do is pre-trim this. So I usually just use a line, like one of the dot grid lines, and use it to help me make my line straight and whatnot. Or hopefully keep it as straight as possible. And then I just cut them at the same time so it stays the same size. So with these, I'm gonna make Dutch doors. I've done it pretty much, I think, all but 1 month. I think July I didn't do it. But you can see here, I've done it pretty much every month where I just do like a cover page. And then I do the monthly calendar. And then I do a mood tracker and like a one good thing a day. I didn't really keep up with it that well in October because October was a lot. But, oh, I was going to do a sunflower this month. Dang it, that was my plan. I guess I'm not going to do that this month. But I didn't keep up with it very well. So that's my other goal, is to do that this month. Hopefully have it planned and ready to go for SGS. So, what am I going to do now that I'm not doing a sunflower? Darn. That's gonna throw me off. Okay. I'm gonna look through my fall one a little bit. I was too excited about using a fall one, I think. That could be a good one. Well, I could just use Pretty Fall Wreath, which I didn't use last month. I know I have some pretty fall flowers too, which would be pretty. Like a mum. A big mum with the center out would be cute. Okay. I actually have an idea. It's a little different than what I usually do, so I could use this one, or I could just use the mum. Sometimes when I don't know what I'm doing, I just start flipping through everything and kind of seeing what I have, what I haven't used in a while, what I think would look pretty with stuff, that kind of thing. So there's another idea, like if you're feeling like you don't know what you're gonna do, you don't know, like you don't have inspiration, if you have a book like this, one of the things I do is just kind of start flipping through stuff. Kind of keep in mind, you know, what season it is, what, yeah, 1 second. Just kind of like all the things going on, what's, if there's any big events coming up, that kind of thing. It would be kind of cute to just do like a cozy, like coffee stained fall type thing, right? That would be cute. Oh, and maybe use this. Huh. There are a lot of good books coming out this month. Hi, Steph. I don't know if you're still here. I could use one of my new wreaths too. That would be cute. I could use the mushrooms. I could use this. I really like this one. We're just gonna do it fall, I think. We can add in the coffee stains. All right. I really like the idea of this flower too, though. So I think that's what we're gonna do on this page and make it like a cover page. Kind of layer the flower in. But before I do that, I want to kind of mask off. This is a good thickness, I think. Let me open this real quick. Not that I typically use Simply Gilded Washi to mask off stuff, but somebody gave me this roll and I already have it, so it's a good one to, and it's really good thickness. I already have it and haven't used it then, so I feel like I have 2 unopened rolls. I'm good. I can use, you know, 6 inches of it to do this. Okay, so I want to leave, I basically want to leave an area open to do, hey Cynthia, how are you? I am putting together, I almost did this on the wrong page. This is gonna be the calendar. I'm gonna pull this back and keep this out. Whew. I'm doing okay. I'm really tired. I am like exhausted. The last couple weeks have been a lot. This week has been a lot. Ready for a vacation. I'm so ready for a vacation. Okay. So, not like in a terrible way. It's just been exhausting. I mean, not in a fantastic way, but not in a terrible way. My sister-in-law had her baby like 7 weeks early, and he's doing good. There's nothing wrong specifically other than he's preemie. But it's just been stressful because she was in the hospital for 2 weeks before that, and we were watching her boys, and it's just been eventful. So my mom and I were taking care of our 2 boys. I mean, you know, the dad's around too, but the dad's my brother. He's around too, but you know, he was trying to work and take care of her and everything and worry about her and the baby. So we were watching the boys a lot of the time, and it just got very hectic and chaotic and tiring. Plus I'm getting ready for a planner conference coming up, and you know, Halloween, and we had a couple birthdays in the family, and it's just been a lot. So I'm tired. I'm very tired. But in a good way, because baby's doing good, and yeah. Work's been kind of crazy, chaotic, and overall though, I get to go a short little weekend away next weekend, so it's technically work though, but in a good way, because it's planner work and not my big girl job work. And I get to see people and see friends, and I don't know if Steph's still here, but Stephanie will be there, so that's exciting. Yeah, it is. He's doing really well, you know, for being a preemie, obviously, but ooh, I should have put something under this, because now that's very yellow. I always forget when I'm inking on my, like, a individual sheet of paper that I'm just on my desk. And there's not, like, the entire notebook to stop the ink from going on my desk. But this time next week, I will be in Florida doing a make and take at SGS. I will be stenciling. Well, I won't be stenciling. I'll be showing other people how to stencil. I'll mostly be standing around. But I've got a lot of stuff to do that I haven't been able to do because we've had a 4 and a 1-year-old running around. So this weekend will hopefully be quiet, but we'll definitely be busy. So that's my weekend. Yeah. What about you? What's going on with you? Any new good things? I don't know where I don't know where anything is. Okay. Where is it? Hey, Katie. This is so unbelievable. I don't know where my thing with my baby wipes is, oh my gosh, of course. Well, we're just gonna go with it. Let's say things in, oh no. Yes, me too. Hi, Alex. Nice to see your internet working. Yay, good. It's not. You're like, you are my only entertainment. That's why you're here. All you got is me. Are you doing bracelets? Or are you over it by this point? I feel like you'd be over it by this point. I have all of Taylor's 1989 vault song stuck in my head right now. Like I was working on orders before this, and I was just like singing it through my head over and over and over. I made 3, you know I'm over it exactly. Yay, yeah, of course. I am happy to have the excuse to sit down and do something. This color is like, I want this color on the page, but it's too light to go with this yellow. I want to kind of cover the yellow up. Can't tell me I didn't tell him about a month. Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, whenever I am really late to do my monthly planning, I always feel like I don't know what's going on, and then the whole month. Even if I keep up with my weekly planning, I'm always, like, surprised by at least 3 things. And, like, the worst part is like, I don't have anything major going on. Like, it's, like, my book club or something stupid like that. Not stupid, I love my book club, but just something, like, not, you know, a child left at a school event or something, or missing a school event. The planner meetup tomorrow. Oh, that's fun. Are you doing like a Cleveland one? You're not going to Chicago, right? Yeah, the calendar in yours is like inexcusable to not to see that. He spends half his time in there. Well, at least when I'm there. And like this is the season where I feel like it's like more important to be like on top of things. Tis the damn season. I'm so lame. Just Cleveland. That's still fun though. I feel like well, not all of my friends, but a lot of my local friends are in Chicago right now, and I'm like, I wanted to do a no-go, but I have so much to do, like not being in my house doing it would have been a lot. Coaching started, yeah. Yeah, that's why I was wondering if that's where you're going. Yeah, like some of my friends are there right now, and I'm like, I want to be there, but like nobody's posting pictures, and I'm like, I need details. I need to know what people are doing. Somebody entertain me right now while I'm working. People are not providing me with enough entertainment. I have so much I want to do though. I need to make buttons. I need to figure out everything I need to take for SGS. I need to I'm making bracelets. I am making buttons to give to people that come to my table. Not like everybody. I cannot make that many especially in the time I have left to go before I go. But just like whoever I find that just looks like they need a button. I think I have some shop buttons somewhere. I need to find those too. And then I need to like think of all the little things I need for my make and take that I know I won't remember. Like a little trash bag or whatever. Like that I'm not super worried about because I can grab a plastic bag from somewhere. Yeah, same. I need to do laundry. I need to do so much laundry. I bought a couple pairs of, I needed them anyway, but a couple pairs of like biker shorts for SGS. But I needed them too, so I did buy a new pair of leggings because I just wanted a new pair. I'm getting excited, but I'm just like, everything that's been going on is just so stressful that I feel like I'm like, oh God. I really thought I still had a couple weeks. Like, I was like, okay, it's getting close, but it's like, well, about a month away. Like, it seems like yesterday. And now I'm like, oh crap, I don't have time. Like, at work today, I was trying to make a list of all the things I needed to order from Amazon and or like schlep to a store. And by schlep to a store, like I live like a mile from a CVS. Like I could do it there. Like I need, you know, I need to call the hotel and make sure the right people's names are in my room. I need to make, you know, try to get connecting with Alex. All the important things. And then like all the little things like stencils I'm supposed to bring for people. They don't answer their phone. Yeah. I'm going to try tomorrow during like, no, I don't know. 3 days? Oh, dang. I didn't realize you had tried that long. Now I'm scared. But I don't know what to do then, like, because I can't add Steph's name without doing that. It was so crazy for me, like, it's just, yeah, so crazy. Okay, so this is going to be like my November cover page. And I just used washi to keep like a nice border. Thank you. I really like that stencil. I don't use it very often, but I really like it when I do. So I should use it more often. I think this is a metallic-y. Oh, that's a good idea, actually, too. I honestly, I ordered a bunch of stuff from Amazon because I didn't feel like doing that. So a lot of it's coming, but then, like, they didn't have, like, a good travel size, you know, travel size shampoo and conditioner that I wanted that wasn't, like, a stupid amount for a 2-ounce thing and, like, stuff like that. But a pickup order is a fantastic idea. I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. I don't know why, like, I love Target pickup orders. I don't know why I didn't think of that. And then I don't have to get out of my car. Yeah, it's because people sell it individually. Like, you could, if you sold on Amazon, you could just go and buy a bunch of them and then put it on Amazon for whatever price you want. Which, like, sucks. I mean, you know, good for them, but when all I want is a $3 like shampoo and conditioner, it sucks. So actually. So, like, I mean, obviously not used, but like if I had a new pack of these markers and I had an Amazon selling account, I could be like, these markers, $700. That's why it's like sometimes you'll get like ridiculous prices for things. And especially like for instance, when COVID first was starting and, you know, you found those like things of toilet paper for like $700. That's why, because people were, you know, capitalizing on stupid stuff. And I do want to kind of do like a shimmery gold, so I'm going to try to basically just trace over that in this. So yeah, so I need to do like a pickup order. The other thing I could do is just, there's a CVS not far from my work. I could do that during like a lunch hour on Monday if I have to. And then I could, well, I guess I could pick up snacks at Target too if I did a pickup order. So that's probably the best idea. But that means I have to leave my house tomorrow. And I don't know if I want to do that either. I'm trying to get as many of like my goal is to get all the Planner Tour orders out before I go to SGS. So that's, you know, kind of the biggest ask, because I had planned on getting them done this week during the week, or at least getting like a really, you know, a really good way into them, and then having this week to just kind of finish them off. But little Brody had other ideas and decided he didn't want to be a Christmas season baby. He wanted to be out before Halloween. And he was born Monday night. And then, of course, Tuesday was Halloween. And then Wednesday, I finally got to go out and see him. Because the hospital he's at is like a 45-minute drive from where we live. And I have to go and see him. One of the parents has to be there. So, like, I have to, like, coordinate with my brother or sister-in-law. And so it's just, like, a lot. And then yesterday night, my mom made dinner at their house and was like, it's their, like, you know, my sister-in-law's home now. It's her, like, coming home party, and, you know, I have a hard time saying no to stuff like that. So I really haven't had time to work on orders. She's doing good, other than I think just kind of like, you know, not enjoying not being around the baby. So she's doing really good. And Brody's doing good too. It's just, he's so little. He's so tiny. I thought my other nephew was tiny when he was born. But he is just tiny, tiny. All right, so there is our first page. And then my other page, I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm sure it was too. But they left Wednesday during the day, you know, because her boys were missing her a lot, and we took them up to the hospital when we could, but, you know, a 4 and a 1-year-old in a hospital are not the greatest ideas. So, they didn't spend a ton of time up there. So she was, you know, he was missing, especially my 4-year-old nephew was missing her a lot. And so my brother took her home, and then my mom and I went up because my brother was convinced that, you know, you could go up and see the baby. But we got to see him for a little bit, which was good. I still need to make it to one of the Cleveland meetups. I feel like it won't be this winter though, because winter's always a hard time. You have to wait till the spring. Just because, like, especially like around here, the weather can change so fast, and I don't want to get stuck somewhere. But maybe in the spring I'll be able to make it over there. Yeah, that's how I feel about ours too. I mean, ours are so small. And it's not really like a meetup. It's just we get together and do stuff. And kind of just all work on our planners and stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, I love them just because it's just a good time to get stuff done. And it's like 6 hours of like not being like, okay, I should be working in my shop. I should be, you know, doing this. I should be doing that. I should be doing laundry. So it's nice to like have that dedicated time basically. And there's not really like anything planned. You just kind of bring your own stuff, and it doesn't even have to be planning stuff. It could be like a different craft, or one of our friends has brought her like huge sewing machine to like, I think the one time she was working on like a boat tarp, like mending her neighbor's boat tarp or something. I mean, I brought my jacket from a Taylor Swift and worked on painting that a few times. You know, Monica's brought her little book thing that she still hasn't finished a couple times. Like the book, like not Legos, but the like, you know, miniature set thing, whatever. So it's kind of nice that like, it's just kind of a time to get together and either plan and, you know, do the planning stuff we want to do, or just kind of be creative in some way. Let's see how this looks. I don't even know how this is gonna... Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of smooth this out a little bit, but otherwise it's kind of a fun look. It definitely matches the other one though. That's what I wanted more than anything. All right. So there's that page, and I'm gonna add the calendar to that. So let me grab that if I can find the right. It's only 6. Thank you. Okay, now 1 second. I'm gonna get off here. I need to look at a November calendar. Okay, so Wednesday through Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. And I think I'm going to use, let's see if this has a, I think these have bullet tips, right? Yeah, cool. Maybe I should use, do I have a brown or an orange? Ooh, maybe like a sagey green, just to give it like a little bit of. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 30. Move this up just slightly. Okay. Okay, I'm back on this. Oh, of course not, because I scrolled away from it. Hang on 1 minute, and I will be back. All right, there we go. All right, so there is kind of like my cover page for November, and then this will open up. In here will be my calendar, and then I'm gonna do really quickly, I usually just kind of do like a quick like pattern and kind of use the colors I've used for other stuff. So I try to make this very light so that when I write over it, it doesn't, but I also try to stencil on every page of my journal. So I try to do just a little bit of stenciling on this page, kind of like a pattern or whatever. But just a tiny bit of green too, to kind of give us a little bit more fall colors. And with this, I just kind of use whatever left on my brush from the other colors I've already used. Usually gives me like a nice light washed out look, which is all I'm kind of going for, because I want it to be, you know, light, so when I write on it, it's not covered. And then there's 30 days in November. Thank you. To do that, I basically just took the brushes that still had ink on them from this, and then also like kind of the ink from the stencils already, and just did that. You can also do that look by you know, inking up your brush and just kind of like tapping off the ink on the lid, or on another piece of paper or something like that, and just going very lightly on it. One thing I hate doing is talking while I'm either numbering or spelling something, because even though I know how to spell them, if I'm talking, I will inevitably get like stuck in the middle of something and just be like, either completely lose my train of thought or just not even know what to say anymore. Okay, and then the last thing I will do on this page is a mood tracker. So I think I'm gonna do, I just wanna do something simple. I think I wanna do, hang on, just like some leaves or some pumpkins or something like super simple. So let's see. Ooh, mushrooms would be cute. That'd be really cute. Let's do that. I feel like they'll be easy to trace. Okay, let's do, I don't want to do a gold. Let's do like a gray. Is this like metallic? Yeah, it's metallic. I don't want to do metallic. Brown's good. And then I always try to think like, this is the part that's going to be, you know, taped, not taped, glued down. So I try to kind of avoid that unless I really need to and I don't have any more room left. So I'm looking for 30 mushrooms, and I'll just kind of take my stencil and move it around and play with some sizes. And I'll try to kind of fit stuff in the best I can to keep, you know, because I gotta get 30 of them on here, so. Anybody else have any big plans for the weekend? I know, Katie, you said you have a planner meetup, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, that's my planner. Nope, that's my stencils. Okay. So I think we said that's 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I can kind of play around and put some bigger ones on here because I've already a third of the way through and not even a third of the way on the page. So this will be 11. 12. 13. You don't think you have any plans until somebody comes home and says they need you to take them to somewhere specific. I am hoping I have no plans. I'm hoping that my plans are to pack, to do laundry, to agonize over all the things that I feel like I don't have. Maybe do a Target pickup order. Frantically order some stuff from Amazon. Make some buttons. Fill some orders. Hopefully get as many of the ones done from the planner tour as I can. All right, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Exactly. I've already done 2. I had to order special earrings that match the shirt I'm wearing for the planner conference. For the make and take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 7. 28. And then and 30. And before I fill the rest of it, I like to number them to make sure. 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And 30. Okay, so then I can make like a nice little... I want no plans. I also want no plans. I am very much hoping that all I'm doing this weekend is everything I need to be doing. Which is more than I need to be doing. Alright, so let's go with November. And then I have a little card that I kind of transfer between each month that I just washi on. And that way I don't change colors, and I have it all written out and I don't have to fit them on a page. So that is my mood tracker and my like one good line a day. And then that'll be the cover page. And then we've got, so I'm hoping, how much time do I have left? Not time, but I can stay on as long as I want really, but I like to try to keep these to 2 hours, but I have to do this page, and then I would like to do 2 more layouts. Or I just need to have them done before I don't need to have them done, but I would like to have them done before I go. No plans for my nutcracker, that's fun. I need my calendar page. Let's do this one. I haven't done this one in a while. Ooh, maybe this one though, because I have more. Okay, I'm gonna be off screen again. I need to look at a calendar when I do this. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're gonna go 4 on this page then. Oops. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that top line doesn't need done. So just that, and then the last 2 days of the month. I think there was like one time that I just completely did this monthly thing wrong, and now I'm like hyper about making sure I count them right. Okay, so I'm gonna use kind of like the same, let me go back until the next time. Kind of like the same color-ish pattern, like an orange, yellow, maybe like a little bit of a brown, and then that like mauve, whatever, however you say it. Where is it? Over there. Okay. And when I do this one, I try to go very light on it. Because I feel like it gives it more of that watercolory, like brush strokey look. Like if I had enough on here, I would just have not even, you know, dipped my brush into the ink. And just kind of what I did was what I was talking about. Like if you want to get that light background after you know, pick up some ink, you can kind of tab it off like on the washi or on the plastic part of the stencil, that kind of thing. It's so funny because it doesn't look dark on my in person, but it looks really dark on the screen. And I was about to say, like, I don't know if you can really see it, but, and then I looked on the screen and I was like, wow, that looks darker than it looks here. So I guess you can. And when I'm doing kind of this look, I also still try to keep a little bit of white in there, and usually more like around the middle of the stencil, both because obviously that's where you tend to write, and so I find that makes it easier writing, but also then you get like the full shape of the brush box. I think I'm going to add like a little bit of brown on here too. I feel like it just needs like a little brown to like pull it together. So as I do more colors, I kind of try to like fill in the spaces more. Give me a good, actually this color will be, like this forest moss is a good browny green. And I'm just gonna add like a couple little touches, kind of where the white is. And you can do like a couple, like, instead of circles, kind of like strokes to give it more of that, like, again, like that painted look. Hi, Jennifer, how are you? Okay. So then we can pull that back and kind of see how that looks. And you can tell, like I said, the way when you do it light and kind of, bring it up to the camera more so you can see, it gives it more of like a painted on look than it does that like ink look. It's funny because it looks so much darker on the screen, which I feel like is not how things usually look. Okay, so then I'm just gonna peel this back again and kind of try to line it up the same way. And then I'll go back to my calendar really quickly. I will not see this comments real quick. Okay, so the top line is blocked off because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm sorry, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Don't have days in November in the first week. And then you have the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And then we're gonna washy off this other column as well. All right, there we go. How are you doing, Jennifer? Okay. So again, smaller area to work with, and sometimes I kind of go based on what colors are already there. And again, I have like a little bit on my brush, so I don't have to necessarily pick as much up. I did kind of want to bring in more orange this time though, so I'm just kind of making random, you know, laying down a little bit of color randomly. And I try to change it up, like where in the square I put each color, just to give it more of a whimsical or like a not planned look. And again, this one I also don't really like do the circles like I usually tell you guys that is the best way to do it. Just to kind of give it more of that like, hey, I'm painting a watercolor painting, brush strokey look. There we go. And like I said before, as I get further and further, like, less colors left to do this. And you can, of course, always go back with a color if you don't feel like there's not enough of it. And you can build on top of it. You can put like one really dark area of that same color somewhere just to give it like that visual impact. And I try to leave a little bit of room for each color in every box. And I don't like this, that's not like a hard and fast rule, but I try to put at least in most of the boxes, the same each color in most of the boxes. Is anybody working on their planners tonight? And like, even if it's just like a very like quick like brush that you can barely even notice, I just find it makes it more cohesive. And having like the same rules across, you know, I usually try to go in the same order. I know I didn't go in the same order tonight, but I usually try to. But it usually makes these two pages like more cohesive too. So let's pick this up. Okay. So then I just take my pen. I think I did Sunday, right? I did a Sunday start. Yeah. Okay, and then number them, obviously. Or date them, I guess, is more correct. Does anybody have any fun Halloween parties or do anything fun for Halloween? Or dress up as anything fun? I just had like we just walked around with my nephews for trick-or-treating and stuff, so I didn't really do anything wild, but yeah. Okay, so that's dated, and then I still like to add like something to this. Cleaning out your fridge. I mean, after this I'm gonna go back to work, so I think I'm gonna add, I really love the flowers, how they turned out, so I think I'm just gonna add some of the flowers back on it, because that was pretty, so might as well. And I think to make it a little different, I think I'm gonna try to just pull this color from what's already on the stencil and give it like a faded look. And this is a good way to kind of like, I don't want to say like save on the ink, because those pads are usually pretty juicy, and it's not like, I think there's only like 2 ink pads I've replaced. One because it was always dry, and the other one because, or not because it was like the pad shifted, and the other one because it's like the one that especially when I first started stenciling, I used it constantly. I don't know if I like that. I like the color combo, but I don't know if I think I want it darker, so we'll pull out. Work at conference Tuesday. Kiddos in the Tanger outlets. All dressed up for Halloween. My nephew, well, my 4-year-old nephew wanted to be the Mighty Pup, Chase from Paw Patrol, Mighty Pup or whatever. And it's like the even more superhero-y version of Paw Patrol. So he wanted his little brother to wear like the regular version, and they were really cute together. We took him to like a trunk or treat or whatever they're called on last Friday, right before I came live. That's why I was like a little later than I wanted to be last Friday. I did come on last Friday, right? Yeah, I did. That was planner tour last week. Did you guys like the planner tour? I had a lot of fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Like the shop owners that participated were really fun. And like being able to like fully put everything on the website and use that was really fun. And I really enjoyed the Easter egg hunt. I really enjoyed doing it and making the graphic for that and everything. So I hope you guys liked it too. Even if you're not necessarily a Swiftie, I was super inspired. Yeah, I've seen other shops do it, and it's just like, I guess really thinking about it, it wouldn't be super hard to do on Etsy, but I mean, I guess you really could just do it the same way. But I always thought that I had it in the back of my head I couldn't. So as soon as I got that set up, I really wanted to do it. So I'm definitely thinking I'll probably do, I haven't 100% decided, but I'm probably going to do a similar thing for Thanksgiving, for Black Friday, I guess, or that weekend. I'll have like a general sale, and then I have an Easter egg hunt and or some other stuff during that week, so, or weekend, I guess. 2015. I number mine to keep them like in the rainbowy-ish order, so I don't have to like continue to go back. All right, so there's a calendar, and then I can go through and, you know, add to it, and I will do my stickers and stuff if I have time, but I think because I'm going to try to do 3 layouts, I probably won't have a ton of time to add my stickers, but I think you guys are all probably well versed with adding stickers to layouts, so I don't have any, other than my SGS stickers, I don't have anything like special necessarily for the next week or so, or even this calendar. Okay, Okay, so again, I just pick one of the edges to line it up with, one of the top or the bottom, because this paper is just short. And then I run a tape runner along the edge because it gives me like a nice straight edge. And I realize that now my Saturdays are very close to being cut off, but oh well. And then I pull it back as far as I can until I get to that glue line, especially now because I'm going to add more Saturday if I can. Good thing I usually don't do anything crazy special on a Saturday. Give it a good crease mark. And you have your Dutch door all set up. And I'll do the same thing on the other side too. I usually choose this rounded side to go on as the side that is, just because that'll match up with my rounded corners here. And obviously, like, if your notebook doesn't have that, if the paper you're using doesn't have that, then that is a different story. But in Archer and Olive ones, they do, and so it just makes it make more sense not to put a square corner on a round corner for me. And then again, because paper is just short, I usually try to line up with one of the two bottoms, or one of the two corners. Cool. No, that's awesome. I love when people try stuff. Because I found, I mean, for me, it just takes up less pages in my bullet journal. And it also just, I think it looks pretty too. Because, like, if I just did this, like, and I wanted to keep a cover page, which I really like doing because I just feel like it sets the tone for the month. And, like, look at this pretty cover page. Like, I wouldn't have this in my bullet journal otherwise. Like, if I want to do a cover page, plus the mood tracker and one good thing, plus the calendar, that's 3 full pages. Times 12, that's 36 pages of, you know, and I like to try to keep them in a month, you know, a full year in one book. I will say, however, it's really stretching the binding on this. The binding is about to lose it, so good thing we're very near the end of the month, of the year. In that sense, at least. I definitely need to set a day to start setting up my next year's bullet journal. Because there's a lot I need to do in that. And sometimes I do find that, thank you. Okay, so there is our first full layouts. I'm gonna flip this. And you know, I was thinking, I wanted to do some SGS pages of packing lists and stuff in here. So I'm gonna kind of slightly adjust. I don't think I'm gonna do 2 layouts today. I'll probably just on my own and maybe film it. Do next week's, I'll do next week's layout now, and then I'll do the following week's kind of on my own. When I'm hopefully have more time this weekend. Okay, so for SGS, it's in Florida, so palm trees are a good theme. The colors are kind of like blue. I do have I don't think it's a kit from the sticker party. I think I just got like oh, I wanted to use my folklore thing for November. Darn it. Oh, well. I pulled those out specifically because it's like oh, well. Anyway. So I have November 5th is when this countdown starts. But they are like a blue and purpley. So they're not like, oh, there are boxes. Cool. Okay. So I'm thinking of doing, just trying to think what stencil I want to pair with this. And I've got hotel info and flight tracker. I need 2 flight trackers, Erica. Is there a second flight tracker? I know I have her flight trackers anyway, so I can pull another one, but dang it. Okay. And I do have date trackers too. I'm trying to think what would go well, like what stencil would go well with these. I wish I was having any Disney days. Darn it. Thank you. Okay. I'm thinking of just like a pattern would be pretty. I don't know what pattern. Like I said, one of the things I like to do when I don't really know what I want to do is just kind of try to get a theme. Like I said, I think a pattern would be pretty. So I'll pull out my patterns and kind of start to go through and be like, okay, this would look cute, this would look cute, maybe not this. I mean, I do have chevrons on here, but I feel like that's like too on the nose. Maybe this one actually, that's kind of a fun, so let's pull that one out. A shattered, I feel like you can never go wrong with the shattered ones. Hex would be fun, but I feel like it doesn't work. Also, if anybody has any ideas, let me know. I feel like I would like to pull in some stars, but maybe not as like the main pattern. Because I kind of want it to be like visually a lot. That's why I'm actually thinking shattered would be really pretty. And then maybe like we did that one conference, like layer, like dots or something. One of these dashes or these. I'm just gonna pull out a bunch of the ones I think. This would actually be kind of cool because this would give me a lot of color. This would be pretty layered. Oh, this might go well because it's Florida. Hey, Cindy. Ooh, I haven't used the fans one yet. This is the problem though, is because now I'm like, okay, well I could do this, or this, or this. This is the problem with that strategy of pulling out stencils and kind of figuring out what would look good. I'm actually kind of leaning towards this one, or maybe even the mermaid's pattern, pulling that out. Okay. I'm thinking of doing like a bigger background pattern. So I'm actually thinking of shattered as a background with one color, kind of light. We did this with the one, maybe the speckled egg or this one now. Tumbler glass would be pretty. And then taking some of these darker colors and doing like the other patterns over it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Or I could do the full page like that. Okay, I'm gonna use some of the anti-stencils too though, so give me 1 second while I find them. I think they are in this one. Hey, I see more people are joining. Hello, hello. Yeah, it will get dark earlier. However, I'm going to love the extra sleep this weekend. Or the extra hour of productivity time, I guess. Okay. I think I'm just gonna do, I wasn't planning on doing the big one. I feel like sometimes that just gets like lumpy. Lumpy? I don't know. But yeah, sleep is what I feel like I need this time. Like I said, I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm not gonna have enough time, like room to play around with stuff with the big one though. Oh well. What if I went this way? That's kind of interesting and different. Like, I could do that straight across. That's different. Let's try that. Should we do that? I think we should do that. Okay. I wish I had pulled a second one of these out to be able to do both pages at the same time, but I'm just gonna line this up with one of the dot grids. Doesn't quite go all the way across, but I think as long as I'm gonna go one lower though, because that looks like it's too high. I love these big brushes when I want to cover a page really quickly. The other thing I need to find, I know I have SGS washi. I think Diana did some. And I know I have some from Erica from Sticker Party. So maybe I'll find that this weekend too. And be able to use that. Did Diana do some? I can't remember if she did some this year. I know she did it last year, but I can't remember if she did it this year now. Uh-oh. This is why I always say to put something under this, because I just put blue on our pretty November page that we just did. But it's okay. Okay, so then to kind of keep like the same, like a different look, I think I'm gonna do, I think I want to do this one. I really like this pattern. I'm gonna keep our anti-stencil down. I'm gonna do kind of a teal-ish. Not a teal, but maybe just like a darker blue, I guess. A bluier blue. And I'm gonna kind of vary the pressure that I put on this to give it like different degrees of, you know, darkness, saturation, I guess. And I'm not gonna go all the way in everything and make sure it's covered. Like I want it to be faded in some areas and not faded in others. And then I do want to bring in just a little bit of purple. So it's very kind of fine purple too, so thank you. All right, we'll do this. It might be a little too dark, but we're gonna use a different, I think we're gonna do the star stencil from purple. Mine's ripped. So we're gonna kind of go this way. And again, it's gonna be heavier in some areas and lighter in others. I'm gonna kind of go heavier like on the areas that actually have stars in it. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a darker, there is black on here, so I'm gonna do black and just use the edge of my box to kind of do a line and just hope it goes straight there. And this will give me some of the dark outlines of the stickers and just kind of like a good border. That looks totally different and I like it. It's not really something I've done before, so that makes me excited. I like trying new things. No, this is, okay. I'm just gonna actually use washi and kind of washi that little edge off. I don't know why. I think because of the curve. Like it's so much shorter on this one. But we'll just use some washi. That'll kind of help the edge too. Okay, so we're gonna start over, do the same kind of thing. And I think actually on this one I'm gonna, oh my God. On this one I'm gonna do the opposite. The purple will be the dots and the blue will be the stars. Yep. This came off. You can kind of see how much of a beating the binding on this bullet journal has taken. It's like almost curved. Okay, so we have that, and it's gonna go there. I'm gonna kind of start to clean up while I'm finishing this at least. Okay, and then we're gonna again take our dots, and I think, like I said, I'm gonna do the purple just to make it different. I'm gonna do more kind of in the middle here too, instead of on this side. And just kind of give them like a little bit different directions. Anything you want to do to make it look like how you know, just different. I like playing around with stuff like this. Like, not to be flippant, but like, your planners are not that serious. Like, I know we like them to look pretty, but you know, if they're stressing you out because they're not perfect, it's not working for you. This is supposed to be fun and play, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just have to do something different, even if it doesn't come out how you imagine. Like, these stars are not exactly how I want them. And I'm just gonna kind of make them like a little lighter this time. But there's always ways to like save that, you know what I mean? Like, okay, it doesn't look exactly how I want it, but I'm just going for a background, so I can cover it with stickers. Use more stickers and stuff. And I think that's kind of the important lesson that I have learned from, you know, using stencils and bullet journaling and doing more of a free form kind of planning, is that, like, it's supposed to be here to help with your plans, right? Like, it's supposed to be here as not only something that helps you with your plans, but for your, it's a hobby, right? It's a creative outlet for me. And so if I'm stressing about it not looking perfect, that's not a creative outlet for me. It's not helping with my plans because I don't want to use it. Like, it's not working for me. And in that case, I need to switch up. So I like to do things, even if I don't like them as much sometimes. I like to try things. But I also knew that I had these stickers, so if there's areas, like the areas that I don't like as much, like this I don't really like, I'll use stickers in. So I'm gonna kind of see, like this is my main, I wanna see how I wanna, I'm thinking I might just divide this page into like columns, even though I was thinking like I would just have like 4 boxes on each page. But I'm thinking that I might, how many total columns do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, 56. So there's 23. I might do 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. I know it divides 8 evenly, but I kind of want to put 4 on this page and 3 on the other page just to give me, oh, I need a, shoot, no, it is 7. Okay. We're gonna try this. It is what it is. It might not work out, but whatever. I just can't pick this. I can't pick this. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I need, all right. I hope I divided this right in my head. 56 divided by 7 is 8, right? Or divided by 8 is 7, right? Yeah, it's gotta be, because 7 times 7 is 49, right? I'm doubting my math right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. It's not my math, it's my ability to draw a straight line without a ruler, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm like panicking I didn't do the math right and I'm gonna end up short. But now I'm like, I did do the math right, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you know when you like know you did something right, or you know you're right about something, and then you're like, is it that easy? Is it that perfect? It can't be that perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I really do this math right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so I do also have these. Oh my god, these do not fit perfectly. There's no way. Yeah, they're a little too wide, but that's fine. We'll just overlap them a little bit. Tuesday. I could also trim them, but I'm not that motivated to do that. Wednesday. Thursday. I was like, did I do the math right? Is it really gonna work out that well? Because it's not, right? Like, that's not perfectly divided. And by the way, I'm doing 8 so I could have a like a running to-do list column. Okay, so then, let's see what I got. My flight is Thursday, so I can put my flight tracker there. Put it a little higher, so I can kind of put like right down what we do that day. So I don't like how that goes into Wednesday. Oh well, it is what it is. Hotel info. I'm gonna kind of put down low, and then I can not take up too much of them. Day 1 of, I'm gonna actually use these in my monthly. So it's the 10th and 11th. Because I want to use, so November 5th. Did I screw up? Oh no, I didn't. I just didn't realize it was here. Putting my countdown. So this is the 6th, and this is, like I said, one of the ways I'm going to kind of cover up some of this, the lines in the thing that I don't like that much. 2 days. I'm going to move my hotel info down below. I think I'm going to actually move my flight info too. I'll just put the hotel info down here. And then SGS Planner Conference. I don't have a day 2 though now. Dang it. Here, I'm just going to put it right in the middle. Smack dab in the middle. Oh, I have these SGS day 1 and day 2 though, so. Okay. I think I'm gonna actually just kind of put this up here. I love when I use a full sticker sheet. Let's see, pack and all that I'll put, you know, wherever. I'm not doing Disney days, which is really sad. I'll add these, let me do that. And then I can just kind of use these. Thank you. Wherever I want. I love this, but I don't. Actually, this would be pretty cool to do like that, but then it's going to be sticking out, so that's not going to work. Oh, but I can cut just a little bit off the bottom too. How big does this have to be? Scissors. Still gonna stick out the top. There we go. I'm gonna find the place that I like the least and kind of cover that up. And the kind of just gonna chop the sticker in half and put like kind of the deco all around. I'm not really doing a Disney day, but I still want to put Disney on here because it's Disney, right? Same with Harry Potter. I'm gonna cut our wand off though. I'm gonna do this in the corner, and I will cut a little bit of that butterbeer, and then we're just gonna cut the wand out. It took me a while to kind of be comfortable just being like, these stickers aren't working for me as is. I can cut them. That's another good, like, I feel like a good lesson I learned from just playing around with stuff is that if stuff's not working for you, it's not necessarily you. Like, make it work for you. Cut your stickers. Add another page on. It all works. Okay, and then like same thing, I'm just gonna cut this to add it to. Like I think I'm gonna do, no. Thank you. And then I just have 2 stickers left over that I can add on somewhere, or I don't have to. Maybe we'll do, oh, these are strips. You can do it. Like if they don't fit, just cut them. You can cut them in half and then you have 2 stickers. Like then you have 2 stickers. You're doubling your stickers. You'd have double the amount of stickers then. Okay, I just kind of want to double, like, not double, but... Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Thank you. I think it looks like a hot mess, but like in a good way. Erica, sorry for cutting your stickers. I know you're not watching, but if you are, sorry. Okay, so there is how that turned out. Let me give it a good little squeeze. All right, I actually do like this format though. I don't know if I necessarily love the stenciling, but it is what it is. It'll be great. I feel like sometimes like there's pressure to have like such a cute week, like, and then you don't, and then like weeks where you're like, oh, I didn't even really use my planner that week. You're like, look at this spread. I'm not gonna have anybody looking at my thing this week. There's also this fun, I feel like I should add this in here, even though like I feel like I never want to use these. There's just nowhere big enough though. Look how pretty that is. I should just add it to my travel thing in the front here. That's what I should do. I'm gonna do that. What adds to the richness? The stenciling? Yeah, it does. I don't like to commit to putting stuff down. So I wash my vinyl in because then I can move it and remove it and change it and add something else. And there we go. I really like that sticker though. Oh, I just realized you can't really even see it. So, okay, so then somebody else told me that, I think it was Alex. I don't even know if she's still here, but Alex, if you're still here, thank you for telling me that, because that's what I do now. I mean, eventually, like, I feel like I'll use it. I feel like Sunday is going to be a pool day. Maybe I'll wait and do that, though. I did also buy some stickers already. Her reusable sticker book for the conference. And so I can actually add those, like some of those stickers to this. And what I like to do is I will take this and then, what I did last year and I really enjoyed being able to do that is take out all my swag stickers and peel them off and just put them in there. And then I just have a book of all the stickers that I got at the conference. Other than like if I buy sheets, I won't do that, but it kind of helps keeping track of. Why is this like one page sticking out so much? Yeah, so I started doing that. I think Alex was the one that did that. I think she did it on her Bookworm Life. Because there's like a couple vinyls that people like, somebody bought me, I think Kelly bought me a Beartown one. And I was like, I don't want to put this down because I want to use it again and again and again. And Alex was like, I wash you mine. And I was like, ooh, that is smart. So now I wash you mine. I mean, but like I basically could, because these are all ones I bought to do this with. But like I don't want to. Anyway. That was so whiny. I think the more I look at this, the more I'll like it. I think I just don't really like the stars. I should just use regular stars and not the star strands. But that's okay. Because that's how it turned out. Now I kind of want to, like, I want to do a packing list here. But I don't have a pencil to remove all these dates. What time is it? I should just stop and work on orders for an hour and then go to bed, but yeah, I think that's what I should do. I do still want to do next week though, or the week after. I just don't know what I'm going to do for it anyway, so okay. That's going to be that for this week. Next week, I don't anticipate going live. If I'm done with everything on Tuesday night or Wednesday during the day and I'm ready to go, then I might pop in and go live. I doubt it though, just because everything has been so chaotic. I highly doubt that I'll be ready to go. So I'm not going to say I'm going to go, but if I am, I'll pop on Wednesday, or maybe I'll pop on Sunday when I'm doing my, next week or whatever that next week, just to give us a second live. I may go live from SGS. Oh, I just dumped all my stencils everywhere. Oof. Anyway, I may go live from SGS, but it won't be like a stenciling thing. So, yeah, other than that, I hope everybody has a great week. If you're going to SGS, make sure you stop by and see me at the Make and Take on Friday night. I will hopefully have buttons, and I will hopefully have extra stencils to give you. I'll have your Make and Take stencil to give you. I will probably, have some brushes for sale if you need brushes. I might have a very limited amount of stencils for sale. If there's something you specifically want, let me know. But yeah, if you're going, please stop by and say hi. I want to see you guys, take pictures, and yeah, meet you all in person. But other than that, I think I'm done. I'm gonna get off of here and do some more orders, and yeah. So everybody have a good night. I will probably not see you until after I'm back from SGS, but yeah, good night.